Thank you. Thanks very much, Bev. Beth. Oh. Just kidding. That'd be a nice start, wouldn't it? There goes the credibility right out the window. Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Bob Gray, and I am a memory consultant. And what I do, essentially, is I help people work more efficiently and effectively through better recall. As she said, I emigrated to Canada a number of years ago from London, England. And at the time, it was extremely difficult for me to emigrate because I had to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that I couldn't take a job from a Canadian. Now, I'm in the Guinness book for... It really is. But I am the only human on the planet who can speak phonetically backwards. The other thing I'm in the book for is, once again, as the book states, I'm the only person on the planet who can write extemporaneously, upside down and backwards, laterally inverted, mirror-styled, with both hands and feet simultaneously while blindfolded. Which begs the question, why? Right. Actually, to become a Canadian, to be honest with you. Just don't share that with Ottawa. So I'm outside this immigration official's office, and all of a sudden these doors opened up, and I was summoned in, and as I walked in, there's this little guy sat behind this huge oak desk. He says, I understand here that you can speak backwards, write backwards, upside down, several different ways, and you have a photographic memory. So I said, well, actually, I can speak backwards, write backwards, upside down, several different ways, but I have a trained memory. Then without skipping a beat, this guy says to me, so what's anti-disestablishmentarianism backwards? So I stood there and I took a deep breath and I said, anti-disestablishmentarianism would be I swear to you, this guy looked down at his piece of paper, looked up at me, and he went, that's right. Anybody give me any word at all? He actually gave me the word Canada. But any word, not too long, because I have to do it with both hands. But anybody just shout out any word at all. Like mum or dad.
Mobility.
Sorry, what was that?
Mobility.
Mobility. Mobility. Now, backwards will be mobility. Upside down with the left, upside down and backwards the right. Someone say, Caledon, not like, no, I do it. And then I became a Canadian. Thank you very much. So silly. Actually, I wasn't quite a Canadian yet. Because I was dealing with memory, I also had to have a memory demonstration prepared, which is essentially the same. What I've done is I've memorized the capital cities, the areas in square miles, and the populations of every country on the planet, plus all the calendars from the start of the Gregorian calendar, the one we use today from its inception, which was September the 14th, 1752 to the year 2500. So I need somebody just for about 3 or 4 minutes. And you can volunteer somebody else if you like. Anybody at all. Anybody, preferably down here and not somebody right up the back there. Now this might be crazy now, but anybody just shout out any country. Uruguay? Uruguay? Okay, Uruguay. One second.
No, does it start with a U?
Okay, I need a really tough one. What was that? Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein. The world's biggest exporter of false teeth. Really? Okay. Wafa, without looking at the board, please, could you, into the microphone, give us the capital city of Uruguay, please?
I found it. Is it the one that's written out?
No, it's actually blank and you just have to guess it.
No, because there's no... I didn't know there'd be a test.
Yes, the one that's written out. Thank you. And the area in square miles?
In square miles is 68,536.
Okay, thank you. 1 second. They just got invaded by Switzerland. Capital city, please, of Sri Lanka.
Colombo
And the population?
is 15 million.
And the area in square miles?
25,332.
And 1 second. Actually, Wafa, I would like to phone a friend, if I might. All right, that's my final answer. The capital of Nusnisniail.
Is it Vaduz?
Yeah, okay. Population?
Is 25,000.
And the area in square miles?
62 square miles.
Right, thank you so much. Wafa, yeah. Please have a copy of my book. Thanks so much. Thanks for your help. Although you applaud that, and I thank you very much, sincerely, everything I have done there, each and every one of you is capable of doing. Because memory systems allow you to turn the not-so-convenient pieces of information, whether it's this group of random 5 digits, or the square footage of a property, or the names of the family members that you're taking around a property, or the bus routes, or the names of the appropriate schools for the children, or the area of Liechtenstein. It doesn't matter. Memory systems allow you to turn all the not-so-convenient pieces of information that can either gain you or lose you credibility and turn them into convenient chunks. So you can still use that every one of you has had and probably not used since you were small children. I mean, how would it affect your bottom line if you never had to refer to notes when you walked around a property? Imagine being able to memorize all of that information and more with every listing you had. And it doesn't matter whether you have 3 or 33 listings, because all of that is possible and more with the aid of those 4 systems. Names and faces. Again, have you been at a party, meeting, a convention, whatever, and you see somebody across the way that you know you've been introduced to maybe 2 or 3 times before, but for the life of you, you can't remember their name. So you kind of avoid eye contact all evening, right? Then halfway through the evening, the inevitable happens. From the other side of the room, from a guy's perspective, all of a sudden you hear, "Hey, John!" And you're like, "Hey! How you doing?" "Oh, no, he's coming over."